Going on to you, Taurus. So you have the Page of Wands, Seven of Wands, the Lovers, Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups, These cards are so interesting. The Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Temperance, King of Cups, and the Six of Wands. So, Page of Wands, Seven of Wands. Okay. Interesting. A lot of you Taurus just don't see anybody that's really fit for you. Page of Wands, Seven of Wands. Every time you get yourself into a relationship, the person is always doing everything they can to fight you. The person is doing everything that they can to get away from you. It doesn't make any sense. The person is always just trying to do everything that they possibly could to be an absolute jerk to you, and they don't have real justification to do it, right? But these are supposed to be people that it's like a switch that flips. You tell them that you're interested in them and they can't handle it. And again, the Seven of Wands, they start wigging out. They start acting like at that point they don't have any more common sense once you tell them that you're interested. A lot of people are into playing games. The Eight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. So forget it then. A lot of you Taurus have decided to be by yourselves because of that fact. A lot of people are not really serious. A lot of people are really scared. Chicken squat, truth be told. Because when you get to know them, what do? Soon a flip that switches. Soon as you tell them that you're into them, here they go running off. They get scared. They get, my gosh, they go running for the hills. And if they don't go running for the hills, now all of a sudden you're the worst person in the world, right? You're an enemy, right? It becomes a competition. It becomes, okay, like playing basketball. Okay, little punk, go ahead. It's your ball. What's going on? I'm boxing you out. It's like, yo, for all those people who play basketball know what I'm talking about when I say boxing you out. And it just looks stupid on their part, because it's like, how you gonna be in a relationship with somebody, but the person is trying to box you out and compete and dunk on you. So a lot of you Taurus are staying clear, like I said, from the weirdos, the socially inept people, the people who don't really understand that a relationship means two, right? The Page of Pentacles and the Three of Cups is about how, the King of Pentacles is Taurus and Capricorn together. So you're very much so enjoying what you've got going on, and you don't care about how other people try to frame it like they're balling out of control and that you're not needed, right? Look at how it is that you got your back turned to that. You're not paying attention to that because a lot of you Taurus have figured it out. Some of you Taurus may not have figured it out, right? Come get a personal reading from me so I can go ahead and teach you all this, right? But also I can keep the show going as well. But you realize that it's not true. A lot of that type of stuff where, people try to make it seem like, oh, I don't need you, and you ain't this and you ain't that, and you trash and all this other type of stuff. A lot of that stuff is cap. A lot of that stuff is not true, because even if they do have the money, people don't want to be around them because they're jerks. So they have all the money but nobody around, right? But they're supposed to, but they're playing it up like they're a celebrity, but nobody's around them. How are you a celebrity when people don't rock with you like that? Right? The term celebrity comes from the word celebrate. People aren't celebrating you being around because you're a jerk. And I'm not saying you, I'm saying them. with that mentality that they have. So the temperance represents you understand the bigger picture here, right? That's why it is Three of Cups. Again, temperance, also not paying attention to it. So these two cards are you, Three of Cups, but you're not paying attention to the nonsense that they were trying to make it seem like. And what I mean when I say they, I mean anybody that tried to make it seem like them being a jerk, and then when you decide to walk off, them trying to make it seem like, oh, it's your loss. Come on now, stop. You're not buying that. You're not buying that because you know what time it is. They're the jerk. So the temperance represents you know the bigger picture, and the King of Cups and the Six of Wands represents you know it enough to know that you shouldn't be too worried about that. But look at how the King of Cups is paying attention to the temperance. This is you managing your emotions because Taurus have a temper, but managing your emotions because you know what used to, let's face it, that used to get a lot of us upset. That would get any zodiac sign, anybody from any zodiac sign upset when people who you're trying to get to know keeps trying to make it seem like they don't care. And it's like, why were they with you in the first place? Why were they talking to you in the first place? Then when you're about to leave and you go, yo, I'm about to leave because you're not giving me, this relationship is not progressing. It's not going anywhere. Fine, I don't really care then. You didn't care the whole time. What are you talking about? Oh, fine, you know. Then they wanna one up you. Then they gotta go above and beyond the insult to you on top of that. Fine. But this is where you, Taurus, are not getting upset about, because you understand the bigger picture for what it is. These people are a dub. Anybody who does that, no matter what. If Chris Brown did that, Chris Brown is a dub, because you're supposed to know how to play your part. All of this, if you ain't into somebody, you ain't got to be doing all this fake stuff. You ain't got to do this fake stuff. All you need to do is just be like, oh, okay, I don't rock with you. Ghost, you know. But to really bring out that type of nasty attitude, right? It just goes to show you, Taurus, that anyone who would do something like this, they're not really that bright, you know? Because what happens in the future is that they're going to turn out to be a failure no matter how hard they try, right? Six of Wands, while you, Taurus, are going off and minding your own business and not worried about other people and the nonsense, because you know that it's all fake anyway. Them telling you, oh, I don't need you. So why were you talking to me? Why were they talking to you in the first place? But let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Six of Wands. The Moon, right. Six of Wands, draw three more. King of Wands, Three of Swords, right. Eight of Pentacles, right. So, yeah, you would ghost them. Because you know that people who have that type of messed up mentality in the first place, you're not going to be dealing with them. You don't owe them a bye. You don't owe them a sayonara. You know, the Three of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, you owe yourself to take care of yourself.